Welcome back to Dracon's Plays, Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so, right off the bat, I looked into it. Ingi does not have any additional dialogue when you get to the final stage of the egghead parasite, and it doesn't have any other effects on the game. So we're going to get rid of that. And now we are back to normal. Now just need to throw... Yeah, that looks right. Anyways, so for today's episode, we're rocking the Black Knight Sword +3, Grasscrest Shield, Wanderer Hood, Black Cleric Robe, Traveling Gloves, Black Leather Boots, Wolf Ring, and Havel's Ring. Alright, so the plan for today's episode is to do the back half of Anor Londo. And I missed the damn left. Now, one of the things I'm actually gonna try out is apparently blocking two-handed like this. It does not have a knockback animation. So apparently when you get shot by the, archers, it doesn't have the same properties, because they'd never animated a knockback on it. Although I'm not sure the best way to test that, because that could very, very easily get me killed. Alright, anyways. So, to start with, we are actually, going to go down. Is this the correct direction? Yes. Alright, so there is another layer further down. I actually pointed it out last time. Glitch. Yeah, so this is that spot I pointed out from up there, which is the access to the floor of the cathedral there. Where the painting is. So I did point this out last time. Now, down here, we get a bonfire, which is nice. And over here, we get the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who inherited the sunlight, once wore this ancient ring. Boost the strength of miracles. Lord Gwyn's firstborn was a god of war, but his foolishness led to a loss to the annals. In rescinding of his deific status, today, even his name is not known. Now, when Dark Souls 1 and, Dark Souls 1 and 2, when those games were the only ones out, people were, going insane, especially when it was just the first one. We're going, insane speculating who this nameless god of war that the son of Gwyn was. One of the most common theories was, Solaire. Now, all of that is no longer there's still some people that debate it. But with the release of Dark Souls 3, we now have a much more definitive answer to this question. So anyway, yeah. I suppose this is a spoiler series, so... So anyway, the Nameless King, who is a hidden boss in Dark Souls 3, is Gwyn's firstborn. And I'm not going to get a lot into that. That's a Dark Souls 3 thing. But just a little reference. Now, we also have the Dark Moon Seance Ring. This ring is granted to adherents of Gwyndolin, Dark Moon deity, and lastborn of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Grants additional magic attunement slots. The Dark Sun Gwyndolin is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance. So by putting on the ring, that statue just vanished. And down here...
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the Dark Sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of myself, Gwyndolin, and kneel before me.
Kneel.
O disciple of the Dark Sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shall protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the dark moon.
Covenant of the Dark Moon. Or, Covenant Blade of the Dark Moon. There we go. Alright, so we are not going to join that current.
Very well. We shall not need speech. Exit here and follow thine own design.
Alright, so anyways, Gwyndolin hangs out... am I gonna lose anything? No. I can just rejoin Chaos Servant.
O disciple of the Dark Sun, that if a blade then...
Yes. I can rejoin Chaos Servants. I haven't actually done anything with them. I get the Blue Eye Orb and the Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring.
Very well. Now thou art a blade of the Dark Moon, hunteth the enemies of the Lords by the power of the Dark Sun.
And that is that. I'm already in the Covenant. Why is that still there? Alright, so anyways... Ring granted to those bound by the Dark Moon Blade Covenant. Answer Darksun Gwyndolin's summoning. Gwyndolin, all too aware of his repulsive, frail appearance, created the illusion of a sister, Guinevere, who helps him guard over Anor Londo. An unmasking of these deities will be tantamount to blasphemy. And then we have the Blue Eye Orb. Alright. These mystical orbs are granted to the Blades of the Dark Moon, knights who serve the Dark Sun Gwyndolin, so that they may serve the gods in meting out vengeance. So anyways, that was the last born of Lord Gwyn. A boy that was raised as a girl due to his affinity with the moon. Alright. Now, based on that encounter, you can tell there's a lot more going on in Anor Londo than you're originally led to believe. The very presence of something like Gwyndolin hiding down there adds a lot, but then the fact that, like, those descriptions just straight up say, like, yeah, Guinevere is a illusion. And that adds a lot of context to this area. Nice. Alright, so, right off the bat, so here's the main doors to the cathedral, and they are locked. Over here we have a one-way door. And the only way forward is through these gates that were conveniently left open. So, it should be noted, this is not even interactable. From here, you can see that jerk hiding behind the stairs. Man, it's actually fairly dark here, isn't it, in the remaster? Alright, so these are the... Batwing demons. The same enemy type, or it's the same creature that actually brought us up here. Why they're attacking is not clear. Also, the reason that they're working for the gods is not made clear at all. Alright. Now, we're getting to one of the toughest stretches in the game. Those guys are annoying. Alright. So this stretch has the infamous Orlando archers. And he fell. Perfect. Alright, so you can see one of them up there, off to the right. So these guys are a problem. So these are the first Silver Knights you run into in the game. They are shooting great arrows. Like all arrows in Dark Souls, they track you a bit. They're great arrows, so if they hit you, they knock you off your feet. Blocking them knocks you back. Your only real option is to dodge through. Now, part of the reason this is so tough is you have to go up another buttress like this, directly up to that little ledge. You can see the top of it there. Then you have to walk along the ledge at the top of the building, up to the archer. Not a good time. Oops, I don't need that one. Yeah, so it's like, these guys are for real. Now, there are a couple of different ways to deal with them. One is... Damn! That went perfectly. Is just to run up, dodge roll through one of their arrows, and then get up to around here, and then that guy will throw himself off the cliff. Now, perfect. Part of the problem with, like, the arrows is if you block them, soul of a hero, if you block them, it actually will knock you back towards your back. So, like, even if the arrow's coming from your right, it'll knock you straight back. So, if you're angled like this, and you block, it'll actually knock you off the cliff. It's really annoying and stupid. Oh, really? He dropped an item. That sucks. That's probably a Silver Knight spear. Given my luck. Although I did manage to do that first try, so that feels good. I am super happy with that outcome. Alright, so those were the Silver Knights. that made up the bulk of Lord Gwyn's army. Nice. Reverse hollowing. And then kindle. Perfect. So that, I can't believe I did that section so well.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Fair enough, Solaire.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you?
Oh?
If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh, Solaire. Solaire's great.
You really are.
Alright. Now, Silver Knights are super parryable. I'm just not as confident in my parry abilities. That was a perfect one, though. But it's like, when I'm dealing with the ones on the edge, it's just kind of like, no, I'm good. I am super good. So we got some more sunlight metals, which is nice. Alright. Now then. It's like, they are not hard to parry, but it's like when you're working on like those little ledges, it's like I prefer the just absolute safety of not having to worry about it. Excuse me. Now, when you come into this little room, it's just kind of like, yeah, nothing in here. Ignore the breathing, that's up above. But then you find this little window that has like stairs going down. You see like a little opening over there. So that's your hint. Then you come in here and you look and you're like, that looks weird. And there's that window again. So this is not terribly well hidden. But you come down here into the dark. And you find Havel's gear. So you find Havel's complete armor set. His great shield. And the dragon tooth, which is his weapon. And then over here, you find a mimic. Which drops an occult club. Now, so to start with, the dragon tooth. Created from an everlasting dragon tooth, legendary great hammer of Havel the Rock. The dragon tooth will never break, as it's harder than stone, and it grants its wielder resistance to magic and flame. So it does actually up your magic and flame resist. By it's unbreakable, they just mean they maxed out the durability stat. They didn't create custom mechanics for it. It's like, no. It just literally max out the durability, so it probably won't ever be an issue. Now then. Let's see. We also got his Great Shield. Great Shield of the legendary Havel the Rock. Cut straight from a great slab of stone. This Great Shield is imbued with the magic of Havel, providing strong defense, and is incredibly heavy. A true divine heirloom on par with the Dragon Tooth. Which makes sense, given it's Havel's. Of course it would be on par with the Dragon Tooth. Alright. Helm worn by Havel the Rock's warriors. Carved from solid rock. Its tremendous weight is matched only by the defenses it provides. Havel's warriors never flinched nor retreated from battle. Those unfortunate enough to face them were inevitably beaten to a pulp. So there is a few things to note here. So to start with, it does not say this is Havel's armor. It says it's actually armor worn by his warriors. Now, based on some other things we find, like, where is it? Watchtower basement key. The basement of the watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend, for his own good, of course. And then, of course, we have Havel's ring. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Wynne's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. Now, all of this stuff, interestingly enough, actually points to none of the people you fight wearing Havel's armor is Havel. They're just his men or someone that picked up one of the multiple sets of armor. That being said, there is a fairly good chance that Havel himself left a set of gear in here, along with an occult club. Occult clubs are strong against the gods. So someone... Every time, with the yawning when I start recording these. But anyway, so someone that wore Havel's armor was in a plot to destroy the gods. Now, there are a few significant things with that. For starters, that points towards either Havel himself wanting to kill the gods or one of his men. Now, it would... To me personally, it would make sense if that was Havel's armor, and he put the occult club there, and he was planning on betraying the gods. Another soul of a hero. Hello, Titanite Demon. And then he was caught and locked in the Watchtower basement. That logically makes sense. I'd also like to point out that there are just a ton of Drake heads just plastered on the wall here. Oh, and it should be noted that that is actually what the Hellkite Drake looks like. But, no, so there's a lot of interesting connotations as far as, Havel goes. Alright, so over here we got another archer. So I just want to test something. Alright, so you still get... Still get a knockback animation, but it is reduced. Yeah, that was... Alright, so I guess that's not correct. No, it is actually possible to parry them? Oh, I can't believe I got that first try. The catch to it is, it's only a partial parry. So you block the arrow and you stop the knockback, but you do take a fair amount of damage for the partial parry. So I just wanted to mess around with that a bit. Perfect. So here we get a gold coin. Oh, we never actually read the last one we got, did we? Coin made of gold, with Allfather Lloyd and his white halo shown on its face. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. Alright. That is a perfect mimic killing combo. And we get the silver coin. Coin made with a portrait of the legendary knight King Rendell on its face. Alright, same description there in the middle. And on that. So we've heard of Rendell. He is the leader of the, is it Baldur or Bernike Knights that he's in charge of? Eh, not particularly important. Alright. So that's that. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was super confused. Alright, so we're not going to go over that way quite yet. So, I didn't actually show it off, but you have this open window. That's actually the balcony where that Archer was that I messed around with, like, parrying and blocking stuff. That's super weird. Anyways, so you could actually see him through the window.
Whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knight? Ah, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
Oh, okay.
This is quite a fix. We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
So you think it's gonna take, like, so 3 more. So you're thinking, like, 5 to 7 of us to do this?
No.
That was messy. Alright. What? My shield did not come up. Really? That is really weird. Why? Like, normally shield, like, raising is near instantaneous. Apparently not with him. You get a decent amount of souls for killing these guys. Honestly, I'm not too upset with killing quite a few of these guys, because I do need... I would like to get the Silver Knight Spear. So you can actually see him from here. Just to show that off. Alright, so they kind of aggro, but not completely. Alright. The archers give more souls. Very odd. Ah, these are the sword ones, not the spear. That's right. Well, that's fair enough. What? The lock-on broke. Well, the lock-on didn't break, but my ability to lock-on broke. And then my block didn't work. Man, that was super messy. But I got it.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters?
I did indeed.
Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you.
Thank you.
This as a token of my gratitude.
Tiny Beings Ring.
Gallantry entails great risk. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
So that's a little hint for the next, for one of the upcoming parts of his quest. Yeah. And that's all you get as far as, like, hints to actually complete his quest line go. So they literally just slapped a whole bunch of, like, concept art pictures here. So that's a Sentinel in their original concept of player size compared to them. Very different from, like, the base game. Then you have that area, but it's like, they just slapped, like, concept art on the walls. Sand Fortress. That's really kind of funny that they're just like, concept art. Alright. So with that, we're now able to, or we could always do this, but now we go down this way. Alright. We can hear some breathing. There's stairs ahead. Path to the right, and you can see a leg there. That's the Titanite demon. Wow, that range. I mean, it makes sense since he has a spear, but damn. I love it when you nail it so hard, you don't even get the parry noise. Nothing. Too bad. So this guy you really have to get up onto aggro. Alright, and then back here. we have 2 chests. And we get the entire Silver Knight set from them. Starting to get some armor now, aren't we? Quite a bit in here. Alright. Helm of the Silver Knights who protect Anor Londo. When Lord Gwyn departed to link the flame, his knights split into 2 groups. The Silver Knights remained in the Forsaken capital in service of their goddess. So, interesting little tidbit there. Alright. So this one is very strong. That jump attack can just straight up kill. So it's like, honestly, be careful. Fight iframes. Be super careful fighting this one. It's super easy to get jumped. But that attack is his most dangerous. So that is a grab. Which I don't think I've ever actually been hit by. First try. So that is a very tough one. And he actually gives 2 Demon Titanite upon death. Alright. Doing pretty solid. Doing very, very well through here. So down there we have Royal Sentinels. We got a Silver Knight Archer. Alright. They have ridiculous aggro distance. Like, watch him track me. It's really, really dumb. Alright. Alright, he de-aggroed. Okay, so next up we're gonna go down side of the building over here. That's a really awkward drop. And we get the Dragon Slayer Greatbow. Bow of the Dragon Slayers, led by Hawkeye Go, or Hawkeye Goff, rather. It should be pronounced Go, but it's actually pronounced Goff by an NPC. I think by Goff himself. Anyways, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. This bow's unusual size requires that it be anchored to the ground when fired. only uses specialized great arrows. So I think that's actually our first reference to a, yeah, I want to say that's our first reference to one of the Four Knights of Gwyn. I don't know why he aggroes first. It's really weird. You would think he would aggro after the other one, so, like, you run down to fight the other one, then he sneaks up on you. The Batwing demons are so annoying. And I got his spear? Damn. Demon Spear. Carved from the bones of fellow demons, wielded by the slimmer, lesser Batwing demons. The weapon of these Chaos Demons wandering Anor Londo are different from those of other Chaos Demons, and are imbued with lightning. Yep, it's not terribly clear why these demons are wandering Anor Londo, apparently working for Gwyn. Since that doesn't make sense from a lore perspective that much. Get Titanite chunk. What's our chunkage at? 10. Damn. I think you only need 8 to plus 14. Alright, yeah, there's no... Like, that's a really, really bad spot to challenge him. Hello.
Who are you? Forge your weapons. Talk, 'tis no good, but forge, very good. I help any time.
Oh, you do?
Talk, 'tis no good. No one home, everyone gone.
So there's another little hint about the truth of this place.
Friend, you talk, I no talk, but happy. You, I, but
Simple enough as far as, like, what it takes to make him happy. But he is actually a very good blacksmith. So he does lightning. He does your boss weapons. Which is super, super interesting. Alright, so you're able to see the ones we're able to do right now, which is fascinating. Alright. Ooh, I forgot to check his inventory. Alright, let's see. Purchase items. So he sells regular Titanite shards and large shards, and green shards, and twinkling. He sells the giant halberd and giant shield, which they can actually drop, I do believe. He sells a nice variety of arrows. And then he sells the giant armor, which I don't believe they can drop. Anyways, Helm of the Giant Sentinels of Anor Londo. Made from ancient brass, it offers protection versus non-physical attacks. But due to its giant size, it is extremely heavy for humans and impedes stamina recovery. Alright. Brass contains traces of lightning, but as the halberd is designed for the giant sentinels, its weight is unbearable. And it does have lightning on it. Alright. Let's see. Mascakite, or white iron, is effective against non-physical damage, but as the shield is designed for the giant sentinels, its weight is unbearable. Yeah, it's actually 60, 75, 75, but also has 100% physical, so that's pretty decent. It is very heavy, though. Alright. And you also have tucked away in this corner the Hawk Ring. Extend bow range. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Hawk Ring belonged to Hawkeye Goff, who led the Great Archers. Boost bow range so the arrows may fly like they were shot. Okay. It is me. Were shot by Goff's great bow, which took down high flag. Ugh! Dragons. Why do I do that? Alrighty. So, with that pretty much wraps up the area part of Anor Londo. So, at this point, all we got left, really, is boss fights and other events. So we have some interesting stuff that's going to happen in this one. Alrighty. Their aggro distance is stupid. Like, seriously, he turns to face you so quickly. Really, really ridiculous. Alright. Let's go take a seat at this bonfire, and then we'll go on ahead. Alright. Okay. So I would like to get up to 25 faith for this playthrough, and I did not check how much I needed. 17,500. Easy peasy with what we got. Like, just boom, we're there. Perfect! 5 leftover souls. I did that correctly. Alright, so this is a cool little... That was close. Cool little shortcut, if you can get it. So you're actually able to jump the railing and skip going by any Silver Knights. The only one you have to deal with is that guy. Black Eye Orb Quivers. So you bait that Royal Sentinel onto going around the far side. Alright, here we go. The fight everyone's been waiting for. Ornstein and Smo. Alright. Damn it! God. Alright, so I prefer fighting Super Orn. Alright, so this fight is honestly a lot better. when you don't lock on. Yeah, because I prefer fighting Super Orm because I can't deal with Smo's shovel. Which is a super ridiculous attack. Okay, come on, guys. God damn it. I hate that he can attack through Smo. Ah, he kept attacking. Alright. Not doing horribly. It's by no means the best performance either, but... Woo! Okay, got Smo. Alright, now we're on to Super Ornstein. I also prefer fighting Super Ornstein because you get his ring, which is nice. Whew. Okay. Oh man, that looks super good in the remaster. God damn that. Alright. Doing good. You want to hug his right leg to avoid the grab? Got him. Soul of Ornstein. Humanity. And the Leo Ring. And 50k, nice. Soul of Ornstein, Dragon Slayer Knight who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Anorlando. Lord Gwyn granted this soul to his 4 most trusted knights. And we got his ring. One of these special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Leo ring belongs to Ornstein, the Dragon Slayer. This ring strengthens counters with pierce weapons. His lugged spear is said to have sliced a boulder in 2. So we now have 3 of the 4 rings. Alright, now, over here, we have statue of Lord Gwyn, statue of Guinevere, in an empty podium that once held the firstborn of Lord Gwyn, who we now know as the Nameless King. That went pretty well, honestly. I'm happy with that performance. First try, not bad, not bad. But on Ornstein and Smo, once you know how to fight them, aren't super bad, but they can really, like, you can get really bad RNG. I had decent RNG for that fight, which was nice. Alright, 19,500. So I need 6,000. Man, I have plenty of soul items, don't I? I need a little bit more. Alright, so that gives me 1,000. So actually, if I pop both of those, that might be enough for 2 levels. Almost. So it's just over 20k a level. Man, I can just get levels like crazy because I've been sitting on these souls for a bit. That's 16, 24, 32, 40,000. Damn. I need 21,500. Alright. Perfect. 23,000. Or not 23,000. 23 faith. Not bad. That's pretty close to what I need.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
By the power of the Lord Vessel, you may now warp between bonfires.
And beseech thee.
Get the Lord Vessel.
Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
Excuse me.
Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
Talk.
Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee. Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. A grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Please, Father,
A lot of interesting stuff here.
And inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. Kingseeker Fremd, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee.
And she points us right to Fremd.
Thou
Enter Covenant. Covenant, Princess's Guard.
now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
So, few things. Gwendolyn, all too aware of his repulsive, frail appearance, created the illusion of a sister, Guinevere. Interesting that. Specifically calls her out as an illusion. Oh, do I only get the ring if I join the Covenant? Yeah, okay.
O chosen undead, thou hast...
Alright, and turn Covenant. Ring of the Sun Princess.
Hereafter I, Guinevere, shall serveth as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall devote all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore. Please, let now thou shalt make...
Alright. Now, let's take a look at that ring. This ring is granted to those who enter a covenant with Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn, and Princess of Sunlight. The slightly warm ring boosts the synergy of miracles. The Princess of Sunlight, Guinevere, left Anor Londo, along with many other deities, and later became wife to flame god Flan. Her own ring that she gives you says she's not here. A lot of interesting stuff with that. For our purposes, I'm going to leave her be for now. Because we have some unfinished business to attend to. If you remember, when we crossed the Great Hall, our black eye orb quivered. Mystical orb found on a keeper's corpse. Invade the world of a murderer of a firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of Anor Londo. City of the Gods. I misread that, but it worked. Alright. So, it's time to take care of some unresolved business, then. Lautrec is calling our name. Great spot right here. Had to stand directly behind him to trigger, because you have to cross that threshold. And if you notice, this is actually where they assume you invade from. Invaded the world of Knight Lautrec, the guilty. And we are a blue spirit of vengeance. And, of course, he has a squad. Alright, that's one down. Well, that's not good. Just you and me, Lautrec. Oh, you can actually heal now because they changed how this works. Damn! Yeah, that was too slow. One of the very welcome changes... No dialogue. No dialogue because... Okay. That's... But no, that's weird. The dialogue broke. God, so one of the very, very nice improvements that they made in the future game mechanics is that when you guard break someone, they're open to a riposte, which is super, super nice. Yeah, and that is totally a feature that they remove, or didn't remove, but is not in the original. But it makes like it's a really nice change. Like Lautrec there when he's blocking with the stupid parrying dagger.
Here we go again. How many times will lambs rush to slaughter? Well, let's get it over with.
All right. God damn it. That bounce totally... Oh, that trick doesn't work anymore. God damn it! He does so much damage through my shield. Really? Ah! Like, Lautrec is not a good fight at all. That's right. I forgot they fixed the humanity thing. So you used to not have any Estus and you had to rely solely on humanity. That was a nightmare. God damn it. Lautrec, like, they gave him a crap ton of poise. His weapons ignore shields. Not quite all the way, but significantly. And then he has the stupid parrying dagger where he's guaranteed a riposte if you attack him during that. I could get more Estus by kindling, but I really don't want to waste the humanity. Because I'm going to need to spend 30. It is really, really dumb that he has a gank squad.
over with.
God damn it. That does so much damage. Seriously. God damn it, Lautrec. Ah! Okay, sure. Just miss. Lautrec is a legitimate problem. You can't poise tank him because, yeah. He does so much damage, like, even through your shield. He has really high poise, so poise tanking and, like, trying to stagger him doesn't work. Also, the timing on that elevator is really bad. Also, they pointlessly send you back to the bonfire. There are a lot of problems with the entire Lautrec engagement. So I can take down his henchmen without too much of a problem. The issue is then dealing with him. And it's the limited amount of heals they give you to deal with this sort of situation. So I suppose I could try to parry him. But that is risky with the lack of healing ability. So, one interesting note is one of the people he has with him, the caster, is actually wearing a sealer outfit. Okay. Ha! Souvenir of reprisal. Got it that time! Got him. Alright. Okay, you can come in the boss room. Oof. Okay, so that was Lautrec. Now, after you kill him, and you go through a loading screen, but you have to get back here, you find his armor right there. Now, what we actually got from that is a Firekeeper soul, Soul of the Ash Maiden, Firekeeper, a Firelink Shrine. Firekeeper souls that draw for humanity, held within their bosoms, below just a thin layer of skin, are swarms of humanity that writhe and squirm. Was the Ash Maiden locked in this dark prison for some transgression, or by her own will? Interesting description there. We also got the Ring of Favor and Protection, a ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fateful beauty. This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and maximum equip load, but breaks if ever removed. Easily one of the best rings in the game. The only thing is, it is a hard commitment. And then we have the favor set. Helm of Lautrec the Embraced, representing the goddess Fina's love. During his solitude, he forsook everything, for he believed in the goddess's love for him. The goddess's arms wrap around it, as if to embrace the wearer. So, one common explanation of Lautrec's actions is actually that he is serving the goddess Fina, and he's collecting humanity and things like Firekeeper souls to give to her in service of her, which is an interesting thought. It makes him not just some, like, jerk trying to get humanity to power himself up anyways. Still not great, but better than nothing. Now, with all of that, I'm actually going to wrap this one up here. Next time, we're going to do a little bit of wrap-up here in Anne Orlando, and then we're going to be tying up a bunch of NPC quest lines. NPC stuff in general. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and I'll see all of you guys later. Bye!